Yeah, I think so.
That's what I said. I think it's a lot. There's no volume or anything right there. They haven't been listening to me just yet.
Go do some serves.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another special Monday Night Madness here at Fortify Pickleball Club in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Lauren McLaughlin here on the mic, and we are going to be bringing you a fabulous men's doubles match this evening. It's going to be best 3 out of 5, the format tonight. It's kind of a Team USA versus Team the rest of the world. We have Joe Moede playing with Dan Schumann. They're going to take on Will East and Jasper Schaadt. We'll get you some more info on those players as we get going. But you can see right there, we have a combined duper for Jasper and Will of 10.8, while Joe and Dan come in at a 10.09. So extremely evenly matched pairs here this evening. It's going to be some very electric pickleball. All of these players are extremely fast, dynamic, move really well. We're going to see some absolutely crazy rallies, I have no doubt. You can see as we're looking at that duper win probability, we have Jasper and Will with a 94% chance of taking this match. We'll see if Joe and Dan can do something to upset that a little bit with their 6% probability. I don't know. I'm betting on the boys. We even have Jasper's mom here in person. She said it's her first time watching Jasper play live, so very exciting to have her here. We also had another Will and Jasper fan wandering off the streets. It's going to be a great time. As we mentioned last time we were on here for Monday Night Madness, if you are in the Milwaukee area or anywhere listening to me and feel like taking a drive to Fortify any Monday evening, you are welcome. Bring friends, bring snacks, bring drinks, all welcome to check out this awesome pickleball action in person. And we also have someone who heeded the call of a volunteer referee. We got Luke Maldonado gonna fill in as referee here this evening. And even more importantly, we have close call replay up and running tonight. So we are gonna be absolutely tight on those line calls, and we are gonna have an excellent view. Both teams are gonna have 2 challenges per game. If they are correct on their challenge, they will maintain their challenges. If they lose it, they will lose a timeout. So we'll go ahead and get these guys on the court, get them rolling. Looks like we're having a little referee chat over here. All right. I'm excited to watch them just chat over there, if I'm being honest. As I mentioned, a 3 out of 5 format this evening. They are going to be playing regular scoring, 2-11 each time. They'll, of course, switch ends each game. Hopefully, we go right to the end. I'm going to want to see this action. It is going to be a great matchup. As I mentioned, let's get to know our players a little bit more. On the far end, we are going to have Joe Moede in the hat, 25 years old, from East Troy, Wisconsin. He is an electrician by profession. He is playing with Dan Schumann, 38, who is a physical therapist specializing in orthopedic injuries. He's originally from Wausau, Wisconsin, but he's been in Milwaukee since 2015. And on our international side, on the near screen in red, we have Will East, 30 years old. He is a pickleball coach and content creator from Chesterfield in the UK. Currently lives in Greendale, Wisconsin, though. He partners up with Jasper Schaadt, 24. He's a full-time student getting his MBA with specialization in business analysis. He's graduating in December. All right, we already got a really nice ATP there from Dan Schumann.
0-0-2.
Going to see a lot of big serves out of all four of these players.
Side out.
Jasper, originally from St. Wendel, Germany, but he came to the U.S. in 2021 for college tennis and now lives in Milwaukee. Wow, nice. Oh my goodness. All right. Ooh, Will not thrilled that he let that one go. Thinking it was going to be a little bit out, but beautiful shot there from Joe.
1-0-1.
Easily drops that in. Super deep return there from Jasper. You're noticing really big, powerful serves from all four players, and you'll see equally deep returns. Nice pickup from Joe. Ooh, Dan was going for blood there. A little too low for that speed up though. We have a side out. Ooh, just long there. Really big, powerful drives there from Will.
1-1-1.
All right, playing a little defense here. Let's see if they can make their way up to the net.
Oh, no.
They cannot.
Second serve.
Hi, Sam. Thanks for joining.
Yes, 1-1. Yeah, you should remember that. 1-1-2.
All right, 1-1-2. Ooh, Dan again with that two-handed backhand attempt at the speed up. Hasn't quite gotten what he wanted to yet with that shot. Great return though from Dan, really keeping Jasper in that back corner. Ooh, we definitely have some tennis backgrounds on Team International. Will East played D1 tennis, as did Jasper.
Side out.
Jasper in the blue on the near end has only been playing pickleball since last summer, believe it or not, but that huge tennis background served him very well in the transition.
Second serve. 1-3-2.
1-2.
Side out.
Have not seen very many unforced errors so far in the start of this game.
3-1 on the 1.
Oh, Jasper, an attempt at a poach there. Bit of a risky move, did not pay off.
3-1. 2. Side out.
Again, just so much athleticism on the court right now between these four guys. Dan Schumann, the elder of the group at 38,
3-1.
but he will definitely keep up with everybody on this court without question.
You go. Point. Yep.
All right, very close low score so far here. Nice defense from Joe. Ooh, Kitchen. pitch violation there, just a smidge. That one was a pretty easy one to call. As Jasper planted himself squarely in there after leaning a little too far. 3-3-1. I love during the middle of that rally, Will had enough time to say, "You go, mate," to Jasper to get it.
4-3 on the one.
So nice and deep on those serves. God, great pickup. Oh, so aggressive. Every single shot you see, whether it's a dink, a drive, a serve, or return, so aggressive from all four of these players. Excuse me. A lot of top spin. Any chance to attack, they're going to take it, which Dan just did. Will leaving that dink up just a little too high as he changed directions. Dan, easy put away down the middle. Ooh. Jasper almost fell in the kitchen, but he did not hit the ball, so it would have been okay. Dan knew that was coming. Tried to block it, but puts it in the net, and we are at 3-5. Nice spot there from Joe. Ooh, Joe really moving Will and Jasper around on that. Will did a great job getting himself back up to the net after having to fight a couple of those defense shots in the back corner. Such a nice top spin third shot drop there from Dan.
6-3 on the one.
Ooh, just a little misjudged there from Joe, sends that flying. Just didn't get his paddle on top of that shot, but certainly got what he was looking for. Jasper tries to reset that, soften it up into the kitchen. And we have a timeout here from Will East, Jasper Schaadt, as they are now trailing 3-7 in game one. Again, out of a 3 out of 5 matchup. So as I mentioned, Jasper just started playing pickleball last year, but in March of this year started to play more regularly to take it more seriously and play some more tournaments. His partner Will has been playing about 6 years now, while on the other side of the net, Joe Moede, about 3 years of pickleball, and Dan, the veteran player on the court today with 8 years under his belt. Have had the pleasure of playing with Dan, seeing him play a lot back in the day before pro pickleball was even really a thing. He was one of the better players in the Wisconsin area, played a ton with Kyle Solinko, who's rocking our production right now, Zane Navertil, Kevin, but now he's doing big things. Always love watching him play. All right, coming back from the timeout. Dan Schumann will be serving. 7-3-2.
7-3-2. Side out. Oh my God. Good eye.
All right, they were able to turn that timeout into a side out, which is certainly, I think, what they were looking to do. See if we see any kind of a strategy shift or different way of play as they're trying to get back into this first game.
Point. 4-7 on the 2.
All right, 4-7-2. Oh, and Joe helps them get 1 point closer to back in this.
5-7 on the 2.
I mean, you can absolutely see the extreme tennis background in Will's forehand drives there. Very tennis-esque. And they are right back in this. If I'm Dan and Joe, I take a timeout on that end now. Nice job by Joe closing the middle.
Side out. 7-7 on the 1. Second serve. Yeah, okay. 7-7-2.
All right, 7-7-2. Oh, Jasper attempting that lob with a lot of topspin on it, but sends it long. We'll see if he pulls that out of his bag of tricks at another point. Ooh. As I mentioned earlier, we have close call replay in action now during this game. So both teams have 2 challenges that they can make should they choose. You can see it right there. Had they decided to make that call, we would have easily been able to see that ball was indeed out.
7-9 on the 1.
All right, Joe and Dan able to take back the lead, but ooh, Jasper and Will just coming out swinging every single time. That one gets a piece of Joe.
8-9 on the 1.
8-9-1. Oh, that was wide. Jasper almost hit Joe again. I don't believe that was a nasty Nelson attempt, but almost turned into one. Oh, just a little collision there between Dan and Joe in the middle. Haven't seen any kind of mistake like that on their part so far. A good attempt there, going from the cross-court dinks and then changing it up to the front on, but Will left that one just a little low. It is the tough part of the very aggressive game all of these players are playing. You can anticipate where the shot's going, but sometimes the drive is just so strong, even if you're blocking it, not putting a lot on it. Just the ricochet off of your paddle from the power the player's hitting the ball with is going to send it out.
9-9 on the 1. Second serve.
Second missed serve here towards the end of this game 1 from Jasper.
9-9 on the 2.
All right, let's see if they can get back up to the net. Oh. And we have have our first game point here after a big run from Will and Jasper. I really would have liked to see Joe and Dan take a timeout during that run and try and shift some momentum back, but wow. That one-handed backhand from Will to just end that game was disgusting. Wow. All right. As you see there, Dan was there ready for it, but the power on that just ricocheted right off his paddle out of bounds, and that was game one. So duper predictability correct here for game one as Will East and Jasper Schaadt take game one. We'll see if Dan and Joe have an answer in game two. As I mentioned briefly, that close call replay. I'm so sorry. Commercial, bye.
Ball. That's my ball. Fan. Sorry.
Fortify Pickleball Club. Come inside and play.
Oops, we missed a frame when the ball actually hit the ground. Let's make our best judgment call. A lot of videos online I see of debates over whether calls were in and out. We do not have that problem here with close call replay. We had 6 cameras surrounding the court. You can see 2 of them and 1 on the side in the frame right now in the back of the court. Catching all that action should any of these players want to make a challenge. All right, we're switching ends here for game 2. Dan and Joe will be on the near end, Will and Jasper on the far end. I asked our players what was their proudest moment or best accomplishment in pickleball so far. Joe Moede said when he beat Kyle Salenko in a hands battle. So I think we can all appreciate that that's an accomplishment to be celebrated. His partner Dan said it was winning 5.0 men's doubles at the 2023 APP Indoor Chicago Tournament with Marco Gerkic, another professional pickleball pro in the area. All right, Will starts us off. You'll notice both Will and Jasper, because of that tennis background, they do a lot of the underhand scoop shots, whether it be usually a dink. You'll see that from both of them. That is certainly a tennis-esque shot. All right, Joe and Dan with the side out. We'll try and be the first on the board here in game 2. There you can see it. Jasper, huge backhand scoop as he's trying to do that cross-court dink. Left that last one a little short. He's done that a couple times.
1-0-2.
Ooh, I really thought that ball was going to get the roll over there from Will.
2-0 on the 2.
2-0-2.
Point. 3-0 on the 2.
Ooh. Thought that might have been a little wide over there, but
Point.
very low for Jasper to have attempted that speed up.
4-0 on the 2.
And they're out to a 4-0 lead.
Point.
Make that 5-0. I'd expect a timeout, perhaps coming from Will and Jasper, but looks like Jasper might have shaken off the attempt by Will to ask if they wanted a timeout. Ooh.
Side out.
All right, nice run there from Joe and Dan, but let's see if Will and Jasper have an answer.
Point.
All I have to say is I'm glad it's not me on the other side
5 and 1.
of the net from these drives.
No. Point.
Pretty sure they'd just put a hole right in my paddle.
2, 5 and 1.
Oh, nice job from Joe. That shot from Jasper was very low over the net, but
5 on the 2.
great counter.
You got me.
Oh, oh, woo. Oh, Dan. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So good. Oh, we have a challenge.
I don't know. I think the one off the net. Yep, you set.
Oh, he thinks Dan over here, not even, nope, not even close.
I didn't know. I didn't want to challenge it right away. I don't know. I trust Luke.
So we have a foot fault call, which I believe it will be overturned. I'm seeing that as a clean jump there from Dan Schumann. So who challenged that? Did Dan challenge? Oh, Jasper and Will challenged. They thought it was a foot fault, so they will go ahead and lose a timeout as a result of that challenge being overruled.
This one right here.
Oh, Luke's talking to the camera?
All right, they challenge a foot fault. The foot fault does not stand. We're gonna play 5-2 on the 1.
All right. All right, so
You want to go back? You here? I got it. I got out of the kitchen. Switch.
You good? That was a loss of challenge, also a loss of timeout. Team, you have 1 timeout, 2 challenges left, 2 timeouts left.
volunteer ref, volunteer ref.
So it's going to be 5-2 on the 1 here.
All right, we're going to have 5-2-1. Dan Schumann after the clean kitchen jump. God, such good D. Oh, could not quite get to that one. Great drop from Jasper. I mean, some amazing defense there from, God, just look how, oh, he softened it up so much. Cradling a little baby over there. Oh, there's the lob from Dan. Ooh, just a bit long. All right, 2-5-1.
You.
Again, Dan anticipated that coming. Couldn't quite get on top of that shot as much as he was hoping to. It's Going to be pretty crucial, I think, for Dan and Joe to stay out in front on the scoreboard here in this second game.
Point.
Let's see if they
4, 5, and 1.
heeded my warning from the first one that they need to take a timeout if Jasper and Will. Nice defense on that AT. Oh my goodness, did he get it? Oh, my goodness. Look at that ATP. Beautiful, but defended beautifully. And then Joe right down the line. Oh, and then another missed serve from Jasper.
5, 4, 1.
All right, they stopped that run the old-fashioned way by getting the ball back.
Second serve.
Dan taking a big step off the kitchen line in order to take that dink, give himself a little bit more room for some options. Oh, Will telling himself he should have gone to the other side of the court, but clips the net on that dink attempt, rolls it out of bounds. Ooh, nice hands. Oh my gosh, Dan with the D. Oh, there's the, oh, was that in?
Side out.
Oh, I like it. I like it, Picasso.
No. Take a 6, 4 for them. Yeah, do it down 4, 5. Excuse me. Oh no, we have side.
It's 4-6.
We have, no, what's 5 and then you said 5. I think we're at 5 and I was on the left, but I could have gone right. Yeah.
4, 6, 1.
Yeah, okay. 4, 6, 1. That sounds right. Sorry, guys. So, should we? No, you're right. Fix it. Right. We just. You're good. Actually, yeah. Switch. Yep. This would be. Okay. We have to get these. Yeah. 4, 6, 1. Sorry, guys.
So good. All right, had a little confusion about the score and positioning of our players.
5, 6, and 1.
We got a bit of a switch up here. They're now stacking Dan Schumann on the right side, where previously they were stacking him on the left. Again, just look how aggressive these dinks are. Ooh.
All right, there's a challenge on the court.
They want to use their second challenge?
Out ball.
All right, we have a challenge from Will East on whether or not that ball was out in the back court. If they lose this, they'll be completely out of timeouts. But I suppose this challenge counts as a bit of a timeout. All right, close call replay on, not even close. Not even close. It was so out. All right, so they will lose that challenge and be unable to call a timeout for the rest of this second game due to that. All right, Luke, our referee, heading to the camera to make the ruling.
The challenge of the out call is overturned. The ball was out. It's going to be a side out.
Calling the court stands.
Calling the court stands. Sorry, I'm new to this, guys. Forgive me, okay? It's my first time.
You're fired.
All right, 6-5, side out.
All right, so.
I was thinking, oh, I'm good. Excellent.
He's never been on camera before, guys. He's nervous. All right, it's going to be Dan and Joe's serve coming in. 6-5. If you're watching and you have not subscribed to the Fortify Pickleball YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click that button right now. No excuses. I want to see a couple extra subscribers right now. Do it.
Point.
All right, it's going to be 7-5.
7-5, Luke. 7-5.
7-5 and 1.
I could give you more points though, I'm pretty sure.
7-5-1 is our score here in game 2. Oh, Dan Schumann pulling out the drop serve. Oh, I like that move from Dan. I think everybody on the court thought Joe was taking that shot. Even Joe. Dan snatched it away. Oh, wow. That was a good move from Jasper. That was super out, but he went right at Joe. Just a bit of a self-defense instinct that kicks in.
Side out.
All right, we have a side out. Schumann and Moede out in front, 8-5. Let's see if they can stay there. Oh my gosh, it's Kevin Ondoloro. Ondolando? Oh, wow. Such a great move from Jasper. Goes for the Ernie, but instead of going up the middle or the side, puts it super angled cross court and with a forehand too from underneath. I would love a timeout here from Joe and Dan. Kevin, you are correct, though. Kevin, one of the original 5-0 players in the Milwaukee area as well. Last time I called a match for Dan, he reminded me, was him and Kevin were playing against Zane Navertil and his father, Dennis. Round these parts, Dan is affectionately called D-Jesus. I think everyone can see why. Ooh, a little long on that return. And East and Schaadt take the lead. Nice job from Joe, keeping Will really pinned at that back. They needed that side out big time here since they refused to call a timeout. Oh, Dan recognizing the wrong player about to receive the serve. Very nice of him to allow them to correct it. Nice D from Joe. Ooh, that A. My life flashed before my eyes. Such a great angle there from Jasper.
8-9-2.
Wow. That in? Ooh, all right. We got another challenge. All right.
Challenge of the out call.
So we have an out call from Will and Jasper on that sideline. Dan and Joe, go ahead and take that challenge. And that sure is in. Hasn't even hit yet, and I can see it. was overturned. The ball was in. All right. Let's hear from our referee.
Our call's overturned. The ball was in. It's going to be 9-9-2.
Crushing it, Luke. Crushing it. All right. So no timeout lost for Dan and Joe. That call is overturned. The ball was in, so our score is going to be 9-9-2. All right, let's see if Dan and Joe can defy the duper odds and take this second game.
9-9-2.
Cameron, be nice to Luke. Wow, that was such a deep serve from Joe. Ooh, that's a tough side out.
9-9-1.
Jasper just all over the place over there, really trying to force a mistake. Great, God, great hands. All right, each of these balls just a little too high. Will and Jasper just getting stuck a little bit in that baseline, trying to make their way to the kitchen, just couldn't quite get it done. There's that one-handed backhand from Will. It's a beaut. Oh. Bit of a uncharacteristic mistake there from Dan. Timeout, timeout. Game point here for Will and Jasper. And we lose game 2 on a lob. Tough way to end that. All right. Are we going to a bit of a little breaky break? I love it. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, everyone, as we kick off Game 3 of this 3 out of 5 Monday Madness match here at Fortify Pickleball Club. This is a must-win Game 3 for Dan Schumann and Joe Moede, unless they want this to be over in 3. I sure don't. This is fantastic pickleball. I love this. Holy swear word. That was stupid. Oh, I could see Jasper's mom over in the corner watching. She's having a good time. Her son's kicking some butt. I'm sure she's excited to see that. Ooh. Good attempt there to reset from Will. As we mentioned, Will and Jasper have a big tennis background. Meanwhile, Joe has some wrestling, tennis, soccer, and cross country in his background, while Dan mostly played soccer and tennis and then took up marathons in college. Which is why, even though he's the oldest on the court, all the stamina in the world, that cardio is peak. Oh, took a weird hop there on that. Put away from Will. Nice block there from Joe. They're sticking with the stack, having Dan on the right side now. Two, 0, 1. God. Great defense. Will taking a knee over there. Oh, wow. That was some insanely impressive defense right there. But again, if you get stuck at that baseline and cannot make your way up, the odds are not in your favor of winning that rally, but you can only hope from a mistake. All right, 0, 2, 1. Oof. That was an extreme fadeaway attempt there from Jasper. Usually not great to be on your back foot or falling away from a shot as you're hitting it. Certainly not ideal. It can work out if you're athletic enough, but Schumann getting lucky on that net cord that managed to stay in, and we have a timeout from Will and Jasper early on here in Game 3, trying to stall any momentum that Joe and Dan might be picking up. As we talk to our players about a goal in pickleball they're still hoping to achieve, we have Joe mentioning getting his duper to a 5-5 and winning a 5-0 money ball. His partner Dan is hoping to be able to keep playing in the open division for 5-0 as long as possible, since he is a little bit older, as I mentioned. On the other side, Will would like to medal at more PPA events in 2026 and to continue growing as a coach, expanding his reach as a creator. Jasper, the newbie on the court, just hoping to continue getting better at the game, but he did set a goal for himself at the beginning of summer to get to a 5-5 duper by the end of the year. Pretty impressive for a barely a year playing pickleball under his belt. Big shout out to our sponsors here at Fortify, Carbon Pickleball and Montes Pickleball, for all your paddle and shoe needs. All right. So looks like that duper predictability is almost about to come true here, with Jasper and Will up 2-0 in this 3 out of 5 matchup.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
All right, back in from the timeout. Dan Schumann to serve. 2-2. Oh. Wow, extremely deep return there from Will. I have to imagine that was right on the line, as it looked like Dan and Joe are eyeing that. That one-handed backhand.
3, 2, and 1.
Gorgeous. Little net clip there from Joe. I think threw that next shot off from Will just a smidge. Puts it in the net. Good hold there from Dan and Joe. Only trailing by 1. Ooh, just out.
3, 3, and 1.
Gosh, that was nice. Ooh. No. Oh. Wow. Look at that gorgeous drop from Dan. And the quote-unquote easy shot puts it in the net. But a serve long from Will gives him a free point. Oh, Jasper. Another Ernie attempt. This one he goes down the line, but leaves it wide.
5, 3, and 2.
All right, 5-3-2. Oh, wow. Joe lucked out big time on that one. That was not where he meant to hit that shot, and Jasper really did not expect it to be so high. Oh, my. All right, good little run there from Dan and Joe, up 6-3 here in, as I mentioned, a must-win game 3 to continue this match. Oh, that one clips the net, but it does not stay in.
3, 6 on 2.
Second time now we've seen that paddle collision from Joe and Dan in the middle. Have to think that is definitely Joe's ball on his forehand. Nice block. Oof. All right, so Dan decides to let that drop and then does a spinny sort of shot to the corner. And, ooh, it is indeed out. Very close, though. Very close.
Yeah, I know.
Tough. Man, Joe and Dan were in complete control of that. I think Dan probably wishes he had that decision back to make again, letting that ball drop instead of taking it out of the air with another flick to the backcourt, keep them on their heels, but misses that shot, and it's going to be costly.
call stands. Ball's out. 5-6-2.
All right, so Dan and Joe will lose a timeout. It will be 5-6-2.
Ready? 5-6 on 2. Oh.
Nice leave there from Dan. 6-5-1. Let's see if they can expand this lead. I definitely meant to say extend this lead instead of expand. That makes no sense.
6-5 on 2.
There's some big time overheads there from Jasper and Will. And Joe and Dan cannot make any more progress on that scoreboard. Ooh, big lofting serve there from Jasper. Will and Jasper find themselves on the defense at the baseline more often than not, but they managed to find their way out of it. All right, Will laughing off that really terrible lob attempt, and he knows it. Oh, and he's going to put a return in the net to follow it up.
7-5-1.
7-5-1. Good leave. Ooh, and we got a second timeout here from Will and Jasper as that momentum's creeping a little, which are the smart ways to use your timeouts, kids. Do not let that team keep rolling with momentum. I know a lot of these players are very used to playing without needing timeouts. They're mostly playing rec. Timeouts don't matter. You don't have them. Trevor, you made a little appearance too. It's Trevor, guys. Trevor and Kyle, the brains behind Fortify Pickleball Club. You saw a video earlier of them doing hours and hours and hours and hours of tremendous hard work to get this court up and running, and as beautiful as it is, so a big shout out to them. Certainly everyone who has played here knows how amazing it plays. It's got cushionettes under the surface. They picked out the colors very purposefully. The paint, the type of paint, the grittiness, the lines, all of that very purposefully. Put the blue walls behind so we would be able to see the balls really well. Shout out to them. Great job. But, oh, it's Mari. Mari's in the chat. Hi, Mari. I wish you were here commentating with me. It would be so much more fun. She said, don't take your timeouts home. Use them, kids. Very much agree. Thank you, Mari, for siding with me on that one. We'll see if Dan and Joe can play this one smart. I think in game 1 and 2, they kind of gave those games away when they had a chance, an opportunity to stall Will and Jasper's momentum. But let's get back into the action and see if they can pull this one out. Normally, as a commentator, I'm neutral in who wins. I simply want Dan and Joe to win this third game so we can get more pickleball. I want more pickleball.
No, that's correct. That's right. Right stop. Okay. I'll repeat. 8-5-1.
8-5-1. Let's get into it. Oh, Jasper had that easily, but he went with that huge backhand scoop motion, and I think that made him not be able to get that ball over the net.
Point.
10-5. Game point. And Jasper's going to give it to him right there, folks. All right, more pickleball. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much for joining us again. If you haven't subscribed yet to the YouTube channel that you're currently watching right now, there's no excuse. Hit that subscribe button. Tell all your friends. Get them here. We got Game 4 coming up right after this.
Ball. That's my ball. Fan. Sorry.
Fortify Pickleball Club. Come inside and play.
All right, welcome back to Fortify Pickleball Monday Night Madness. We got a men's 5-0 plus matchup happening right now. And we got 2 subscribers during that break, so thank you very much. And we need 1 more for 150, guys. Who out there has not subscribed? I'm looking at you. I'm side-eyeing you. You're watching the channel right now. Hit subscribe because I know you're going to be back. Don't just lurk. Don't be a creeper. Be a friend. Subscribe. Join us. All right, Game 4 underway. Will East. Jasper Schaadt on the far end. Dan Schumann. Joe Moede. Oh, and we got a ball to the chest.
Zeros are on the run.
Nice deceptive shot there from Jasper. I don't think Dan was expecting the placement.
Zeros are on the 2.
0-0-2. Jasper had that easily. Will decided he was going to try and take that, called it. Jasper did indeed let him have that, which didn't pan out. Will, I think, immediately knew he should have let Jasper take that. Ooh, Will sends that wide.
2-0 on the 2. Point.
All right. Dan and Joe picking up a little steam here. 3-0.
3-0 on the 2.
Nice switch. Oh, no. Man, that was such a great switch in the middle of that rally, and then, oh, they were right back into it, and Joe went for that poach way too early. Jasper read that easily, put it right behind him. That's going to give us a side out, 0-3-1.
Second serve. 0-3 on the 2. Point.
Dan returning the favor of a missed return after Jasper and Will have given them a handful over these games.
Point. 2, 3 and a 2.
Ooh, a rare miss on that one-handed backhand from Will. That is normally very consistent.
3, 2 on the 1.
3-2-1. Nice deep serve.
Second serve.
Dan was just a little slow getting up to the line. He didn't need to wait in the mid-court, as you can see there. Kind of stopped a few feet behind that kitchen line to take that next shot.
Side out. 2, 3 on the 1. Out. Second serve.
Yeah, Jasper got into a little trouble there. Pops that shot up much too high.
2, 3 on the 2.
Another big lofting serve. Really great movement on these dinks. Different place.
Point.
See, an aggressive speed up there from Jasper up the middle. Dan anticipated it really well, but kind of a series of events didn't go their way as that followed.
Side out.
Luke, wrong spots, Luke.
Sorry.
Wrong spots.
Wrong spot. Okay.
All right, another receiver error corrected over for Will and Jasper. Joe attempting that speed up the middle, and he did expect it to come back. Got that next one, but again, just such fast hands from all of these players.
Okay. 3, 3 and 2.
3-3-2. Oh, there was a mix-up on the switch there from Will and Jasper as they kind of stare at each other, remind each other what the hand signals mean. Dan saw that, took full advantage of the open court.
4, 3 and a 2.
That speed up from Joe is a smart one against perhaps a lower level player or somebody whose hands are not so fast. It's really risky against a player like Jasper. Oh,
Touched it. Second serve. Yeah, he touched it. Point.
fortunately that went off of Joe's paddle. Tried to, I think, get it out of the way, but tipped the tip.
Second serve. Side out. 4-4 on the 1.
4-4-1.
Did we get the subscriber yet, AD?
Will going for that speed up with the reach, but I think just slightly out of his reach. We got 150 subscribers, guys. Let's go. Way to contribute. Hi, Anna.
6-4 on the 1.
Probably going out. Dan just couldn't lay off of that one, unfortunately. Anna, one of the players who played 2 times ago in our Monday Madness in a mixed doubles matchup. Joe played in that one as well. She crushed it. Holy swear word again. I'm told I'm not allowed to swear in this broadcast, I've been told, guys, so you know what I meant. Little net clipper again. Does not roll over. Hey, Lexi, what's up? Oh, little hacky sack over there. 6-4-1. Great hands from Dan. Ooh.
Time up. Receiving team. 6-5.
Clips the net. Will had plenty of time to get that, but just kind of a little bit of a whiffer. All right, let's get to know our players outside of pickleball, shall we? Asked our players some of their other favorite hobbies outside of pickleball. Joe likes to golf, working out and hanging with his friends, just anything outside and active. Dan, similarly, loves backpacking. You can really see it by looking at him. It's part of the D-Jesus aesthetic. He's been able to see the Grand Canyon, New Zealand, and Isle Royale all backpacking, which is pretty cool, I have to say. Not a huge backpacker myself, but I get it. Will, also into fitness, traveling, content creation. Will puts out a lot of pickleball content online. You most likely follow him or have seen him around the socials. Also loves apparently to drink out of that giant water bottle from the side. I appreciate that. I'm a side sipper as well. His partner, Jasper, the gym, traveling, darts, pool, poker, reading. Look at that well-rounded young gentleman. All right, we are in game 4 of this 3 out of 5 matchup. Dan Schumann and Joe Moede able to snatch game 3 to save themselves from being swept 3-0 by Will and Jasper. Let's see if they can force it all the way to the end. I know, again, I would love to see a game 5 myself. Oh. Dan just rockets that serve out of bounds. Cameron, you're right. I could maybe, I'll run it by the production, see if I'm allowed to say holy damn.
Side out. Very good couple. 4-7 on the 1.
4-7-1.
You.
All right, really trying to keep them back. Great defense, but can they get back into this? Ooh, little skip and a shuffle there from Will. I was like going to high five the other person and they don't see it. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be out. Dan decided it wasn't.
Point. That's stand. Oh, the lot stand. I think so. Nice shot. Good lob.
Again, Jasper with the angles. The angled assassin. I like the double A's. Oh, that one definitely going to be in. Great little hook shot from Dan. And that's going to be short.
Yep. 7-5-1.
7-5-1. Great hands from Joe. No. Oh, man. Just such great hands. And then, oh, the dump into the net. You can feel it. It hurts. Oh, wow. That was an awkward bob and weave there from Jasper, but he did manage to get himself out of the way of that.
5-7-1.
5-7-1. Ooh. Jasper is always looking for those speed ups. Oh, come on. Nice. Oh, all right. Way to get back into that, Dan and Joe.
5-7-2.
Ooh, and that one's going long, though.
6-7-2.
6-7-2.
No. Point.
Yes, I telepathically was telling Dan to call a timeout during that. He heard me. I was sending really strong vibes of a timeout. Very smart move there. I think Mari would agree. Can't take them with you, so you got to use them. If nothing else, slow the momentum that Jasper and Will are picking up here in this fourth game. Again, Dan and Joe fortunately fell 2-0 to start this match, so they needed to win that third game to keep it alive, but they need this fourth game too if they want any chance of winning this match, which would defy the duper odds significantly. But hey, every single game, look at those scores. 11-9, 11-9, 5-11. We're at 7-7 now, extremely evenly matched. Again, big shout out to first-time volunteer ref, Luke Maldonado, crushing it over there. Thank you all for watching, for joining us on this Monday Night Madness Pickleball. Again, each week here at Fortify, we're showcasing different local players, different formats. We had an MLP-style team event last time we had this, the week before Labor Day. Had the week off for the holiday, and now we're back into it. So again, make sure you subscribe,
7-7-2.
follow the YouTube channel, and you can join us every Monday. Oh, look at that gorgeous timeout. Look at that gorgeous timeout. That's what happens, kids. You use those timeouts wisely, and the pickleball gods reward you. Wow. Ooh, nice defense. Just really scrapping their way out of that one. 8-7-1.
Second serve.
Not a bad poach from Dan. I just wish he'd maybe taken half a step more or tried a two-handed backhand maybe. Just didn't quite have as much control on that shot as I know he was hoping to. Oh, gorgeous drop there from Joe. When Jasper cannot pick up a shot, you know it's good, because
9-7-2.
he gets pretty much everything. Ooh, kids, look at that timeout. Look at that momentum shift. And there's the timeout to try and shift it back the other way. We're at 10-7-2, so Joe and Dan on a game point coming out of this timeout, try to force a game 5, which I know I've been secretly hoping for this entire time, as I'm sure you are at home watching. Thank you so much for joining us again. Lauren McLaughlin here on the mic. Really enjoying watching this amazing pickleball and being able to commentate. Coming out of my long hibernation. Again, if you're in the Milwaukee area at all, you're free on a Monday night, don't have plans, don't want to get too crazy, but want to have some fun, want to go somewhere, please come join us at Fortify. Literally, anyone can come watch, join. We will set up chairs all around this court so you can get this action up close and personal. You can say hi to me and Kyle and AB and Trevor and the players. Maybe get some autographs. It's fun. We have cool people here. But join us every Monday night. Usually we kick off at 6 or 6:30. Feel free to send an email to Fortify. I believe it's info@fortifypickleballclub.com. If you are interested in maybe participating in a Monday night, playing, reffing, want to come watch, send an email. We'll answer all of your burning questions. All right, in from the timeout, we have a game point here from Joe and Dan. Can they close this game 4? There's the nice timeout on the other side.
7-10-1.
Looks like perhaps Will and Jasper might be trying to slow these rallies. Oh my. I mean, that's just a bad shot. We all have them.
8-10-1.
8-10-1. Ooh. No. Oh, God. I can't believe Joe hit that. Dan yelling no at him, but it worked out in the end. 8-10-2. Oh, too good. Interesting. Thought a possible Ernie attempt there. And I think just a miscommunication between Will and Jasper about who was taking that. Oh, that's well out there on the serve, but third game point attempt here. Can they close it out? Oh my goodness, that was almost out too. They cannot.
Nice shot. Point.
I think for a split second, Dan thought that was maybe going out, but very quickly realized it sure was not. That was a riskier ball to let go there from Joe. That was much closer than I think they were hoping for. Was looking at the close call replay here in the booth. It was about an inch out. Ooh, Will not happy about that. There's our look at that ball that Joe let sail by. All right, let's close this out, guys. We want a game 5. And there it is. Will and Joe, nice cross court dinking there, waiting for the opportunity. Joe's the one that got the opportunity here on the slightly too high dink there from Will, and a great job with that backhand flick right at Jasper to close out game 4. Let's go. More pickleball. Shall we go to a quick break? See you in a minute for game 5. Welcome back, everyone. This is Game 5 of our Monday night matchup. And let's take a quick look again at that duper win probability. We have Jasper and Will with a 94% chance of taking this match. However, Joe and Dan fighting back, and we're at 2-2 here going into Game 5. Let's see if Dan and Joe defy the odds or if Jasper and Will prove duper right. Ooh, that was a great angle again from Jasper. He just is crushing those left and right. Oh no, Bill Ritchie. Hi, Bill. What you doing in the chat? What's going on? Bill Ritchie knows D-Jesus, Dan Schumann, very well. Again, from the olden days of high-level 5-0 being the best of the best at the time. I'm not sure, I couldn't say what the percentage is, but a lot of the errors that we've seen from Dan have all been on that backhand side where he just has not been able to get over the ball. He's hitting it very flat with that paddle very open. Ooh, and that was just a extreme unforced error there from Jasper as he dumps that one in the net.
0-1-1.
0-1-1. We will switch at 6. Another missed serve there from Dan.
0-1-2.
Nice ATP from Dan. Great patience, but really well defended there from Jasper. But Joe did a great job. If your partner is going for an ATP, you have to shift over to cover the middle of the court as they are leaving it open with them going for that ATP. Got to wait for them to get back on the court.
Side out. 1-1 on the 1.
Goodness. That speed up from Jasper. That is lethal. And again, he's not hoping to win on that shot. He's hoping to cause the pop-up from Dan, which is exactly what happened. Oh. Tagged. Again, just a great spot there from Jasper. Right at Joe's hip. Oh, yeah, that was going out. Will almost was able to pull himself off of it. But wow, some great hands all around her in that rally. Oh, wow. Great job. See, that is what Dan is attempting to do on those shots that he's missed sometime. Is Will did a great job getting on top of that shot and bringing it down. Nice blocks. Ooh, let's go. Let's go, boys. Sometimes you just gotta stay alive enough for your opponent to make a mistake. I'm sorry. 4-1.
1-4 on the 1.
1-4-1. Ooh, nice spot there. Just so much power behind so many of these shots from these 4 players. Again, you go from defense, sometimes you just got to make your opponent hit one more shot. just make them hit one more shot. Just stay alive long enough to see if you can get back into it or if they're going to make a mistake. Oh, great shot from Dan. He kept that so low from such a low position. You just see here, I mean, it's got to be perfect with that execution. Or you dump it in the net like that.
4-4 on the 2.
And we're all tied up here at 4s. Good hands. Just a touch too low there on that last one from Dan. Puts it into the tape.
4-4 on the 1.
So Joe and Dan, if you've noticed, have gone back to their original stack that they started this match with, which was Dan on the right side, Joe on the left. They had mixed it up a little in the 3rd and 4th games, which I have to point out they actually won those games. So it'll be interesting to see if going back to this original stack is beneficial.
5-4 on the 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got the fist pump from Dan. So nice after that clipped net there. Oh, so nice. Beautiful.
4-5 on the 1.
4-5-1. Ooh, thought he might get that rollover with that angle, but didn't happen. So we'll go to the second server here. Again, we'll switch at 6 here in game 5. Again, as I've mentioned, as you watch these rallies, higher level players, there's a strategy, there's a setup. They are trying to set up the next shot, the next 2, 3 shots in a series of events that will then allow them to win that point.
Yes. Switch sides, please. Yep, time out.
Great speed up there from Will to end that rally. And we have got to 6. So we'll have a end change here. Will East, Jasper Schaadt will end this match on the far end. Dan Schumann and Joe Moede will end on the near end. We'll see if we use any challenges or timeouts this game. I have to imagine we will, seeing as the score is so close. I imagine either team starts to pull away by even a point or 2 more, widening the gap, and we're going to see a timeout from the other team.
I think it's on the 1.
6-1 on the 1. Yeah. Sounds right. I'm going to set yet. Okay, 1 second.
1.
Yep, 6-1 on the 1.
Jasper, but you're on the other. You're on the other side. You're on 6.
That's correct. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'll recall the score. Time in.
All right,
6-4.
back into the action. 6-4-1. Again. Dan wasn't hoping to win that, but he got the setup that he wanted. They just quite weren't able to finish. Nice. There's that backhand that he got on top of. Such a weirdly placed shot, too.
6-4-2.
So nice from Dan. Fade away overhead with the angle. Bit of a side spin. 4-6-1. Wow, nice serve from Dan. I think even Dan thought that might be going long. Very close back there. Pushed Will off that baseline.
5-6-1. Point.
Okay, so they're not stacking anymore. They're just going back to a straight up here. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, I think we're going to see a timeout here from Will and Jasper. If not now, then certainly if Joe and Dan get another point.
It was supposed to be 7-6, now it's 8-6. My bad. I will recall the score.
Ooh, Jasper just asked Will if he wanted a timeout. Wow.
Second serve.
Clips the net on that Ernie. Joe was there, but again, just a little too flat on the paddle. Oh, and now we got an Ernie on the other side from Will. Makes that a quick side out.
6-8-1.
Really nicely done. 6-8-1.
Point.
Dan knew he left that return a little short, was telling Joe heads up because he knew that was coming back real fast from Jasper in the midcourt. Oh.
Second serve. 7-8-2.
Oh boy.
Tip.
Oh my gosh, he hit Joe's paddle again? I thought he got out of the way.
Sorry. 8-8-2.
Man. Joe just cannot get that paddle out of the way. 8-8-2. Wow. Jasper was really looking for that poach one way or the other, but great defense from Dan.
Let's go. Point.
Once again, telepathy. Telepathy. Ooh, boy. I'm on the edge of my seat. Every single Monday Night Madness that we have had here at Fortify has gone to the last game. Gone to 5. Our referee is mentally taxed. Ooh, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, I'm basically done commentating at this point. I'm just watching. I'm just saying things out loud about what I feel. But we got 2 more subscribers. Let's effing go. Thanks for joining us, guys. This is some really fun. Just imagine if you were here in person watching this like me, and you could feel all of these emotions so deeply. Live. All right. Coming back from this timeout. And it's going to be Jasper and Will serving. They're up 9-8, I believe, on the 2. Dan and Joe need this stop big time. Because otherwise they're staring down the barrel of a match point. Oh, nice job from Joe. He was like, not today, not today.
8-9-1.
There's a big side out coming out of that timeout. Nice. Really. Ooh. Joe bringing the heat on those dinks. So aggressive, so much roll. And we have tied it up at 9s. Did he not touch the net? Oh, I thought he touched the net with his paddle. Oh, no. Wow. That was just ridiculous. So anticlimactic on such an impressive Ernie. So good. They have gotten Jasper. I think they're starting to read that. By this point, they should be. He's looking for that speed up on the backhand side. We have a match point. We have a match point. Oh, couldn't quite close it. Dan and Joe want to prove Duper wrong.
Okay. It is 9-10. I'll recall the score. We are also 9-10-1.
All right, 9-10-1. Great job from Dan reading that. That was a really good. Jasper's been going cross court with that all day, and he mixes it up down the line, but a great cover from Dan, but he just can't quite get that next shot. 10-10-1. Ooh. Wow, that was close.
Two.
10-10-2.
Side out.
Ooh. That's a tough time to have that happen. 10-10-1. Joe needed half a step closer to that shot.
10-10-2.
Oh boy. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Dan and Joe had a little bit of some potential miscommunication in the middle of theirs. They were able to get back in there, but tough.
10-10-1.
10-10-1. Back to the other side. Oh wow. Oh, Dan. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Nice rally. Jeez. Match point here for Will and Jasper. What a leave. What a leave.
11-10-2.
Second match point attempt. Oh, man. Oh, anticlimactic finish. What a game 5. Let's go. All right, well, eked out that duper probability win that they were predicted to have, but ooh, it could have gone either way at the end there. Love it. Big shout out again to our players from right to left. Dan Schumann, Joe Moede, Will Easton, Jasper Schaadt is gone. There he is. And of course, a big thank you to our volunteer referee, Luke Maldonado. Thank you so much for joining us again for a fabulous edition of Monday Madness Pickleball here at Fortify Pickleball Club. Lauren McLaughlin on the mic. We will be back next week with another fabulous event. Follow us on socials at Fortify Pickleball on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things. They'll put up a situation, put up a flyer, is that what we're saying? Flyer? Sure. About who's going to play next week when we have that all situated, so you'll be able to know who you're watching next week. But please plan to join us. As you can see, we have a great time here and some great pickleball. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, share, all the things. Thanks for joining. See you next time.